supervisor, and she should have gotten Thomas's information and spoke directly with Thomas, because it seems like Thomas knew exactly what was going on that job site. Jeff knows so much because CP wrote his script allegedly, and in my opinion, I don't think he wrote his script, because what I think he did is I think that was barstool banter. I think that whenever I heard his conversation with him, those are conversations you're having over beer. Just saying. So I think those are barstool commentaries and rants that he was just regurgitating that Chris told him. That's truly what I believe. Also, this call with Heather came later. It came later. So Thomas came immediately out, made some statements about Chris's behavior on the job and what time he was at work or was on his crane, and no one disputes it, not even Mr. Proudfoot. And then a month or so later, Heather calls this Yahoo, which I believe the call in and of itself was suspicious, and it makes me question a few things because of the way he made these statements. He says he comes home from the bar at 11:30 at night, which implies he had alcohol. That's one thing we always have to be cautious of, because people's inhibitions or awareness of their surroundings are low. So we have him coming in at 11:30. He professes that Chris's truck is there. That means nothing, because it wasn't until after that allegedly Chris was off the phone with with Katie. So I'm not really, that has nothing to do with my timeline, whether the truck was there at 11:30 or not, for my personal timeline. But he says one statement that drives me nuts, and I wish Heather would have clarified on it, and it was that he got up and was at the job site at 5:15. My next question would be, how do you know? Were you also at the job at 5:15? And that would have kind of at least told us something. But I'd like to know who Jeff is, what his job title was, what time he showed up on that job on the February 26th, and what his arrival time to the job site was. Because this will clarify if, if he physically saw Mr. Proudfoot arrive at that job. Because from my trip there, my conversations there, this is 100% false. The 5:15 time is 100% false. So I want clarification on that. But we